Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Delaney, and for today's video we're going to be doing a declutter of my lip liners. I don't know how long this is going to take. It might go super fast. I'm not sure. I know a lot of them are going to be decluttered. A lot of them are on the older side. There are a lot of formulas in here I love, but we'll go over that as we talk about it. But if you're interested in another brutal declutter of my lip products, this time featuring my lip liners, then keep on watching. Alright, as promised in last video, I did change my nail polish again. It is actually this shade right here of Mooncat. It's called House of Hades. It is such a gorgeous blue shade, super sparkly, looks just like it does in the bottle on the nails. It almost looks slightly more metallic on the nails. You can still see the glitter flecks in it, but mostly when it's like right up against the light or in the sunlight. But it looks almost neon on my nails and I love it. I've gotten so many compliments on this color recently. This is so good. This is the first time trying Mooncat in general. So far so good. I'm really loving the formula and loving how it looks on my nails. I have two other shades to try. One of them is a gift for someone in my family, but I did go ahead and take like pictures and videos of that shade, so I had those. But yeah, more to come on that later, but let's go ahead and dive into the lip liner declutter. Because this is a smaller category in my collection, I probably will be swatching most of these just so you can see them up close. A lot of the shades are going to be very similar. I tend to gravitate towards nude lip liners in general, mostly like brownie nudes, sometimes peachy nudes, but mostly like mid-tone to light brown nudes. That's kind of my bread and butter, and you'll see. But let's go ahead and dive in. So first up is one that I use a ton, and I'm gonna have to sharpen it because it is almost out, so hold on. This lip liner is from Dragon Beauty, and it is in the shade, it just calls it a lip job liner. I don't know if that's the actual shade or what, but that's all I'm seeing on here, so I'm just gonna roll with it. I'll see if I can find the actual shade name and pop it up. But super creamy, really beautiful, definitely like a mid-tone brown shade. It's definitely not got any pink in it. It's more of like an orangey brown as opposed to like a pinky brown, but I still get a ton of use out of this. It blends out beautifully, so I can wear it on its own, and it's really creamy, so it slides on super nicely. Decently long wearing as well, so this is a good go-to one. It actually was huge. It was like this long. I've actually used a ton of this, and now it looks like a regular lip liner. But yeah, it was actually a lot of product, bang for your buck. So definitely check this out if you're interested. But yeah, this one is gonna be a keep. I love this color. I reach for it a ton. So yeah, keep. This one I am very conflicted on. This is from Rare Beauty. It's relatively new to me, so I don't think that I will be decluttering it. You know, I'm gonna move these because they keep, I know they're beautiful, but it keeps wanting to focus on the nail polish. But this is the Rare Beauty lip liner. This is the Kind Words matte lip liner in the shade Fun, and it actually is more of like an orangey nude, more like a peachy nude color. You can really see the peachiness when it's compared to the other one. Again, super creamy, really beautiful formula. I will say though that the shade is not 100% my favorite. It looks a little weird on me, so I'm not really sure what to do with this, to be honest. I don't really reach for it that often, but I got it in a Sephora Favorites kit, and it's pretty new. This might be in the maybe pile, maybe decluttered. I don't hate the formula. I actually like the formula, but I don't love the shade. So it's gonna be a maybe for now. We'll see. Well, depends on how many I keep. Next up we have a LA Girl Ultimate Intense Stay Auto Liner, and this is in the shade Forever Bare. Hopefully y'all can see this. I'm just trying to get it close up on the camera. It is one of the retractable ones. It's actually almost at its end, so that's good, but I'm thinking declutter. Ooh, that is almost an exact dupe, like color-wise. It actually has a little bit more white in it. It's a little bit more like opaque than the Rare Beauty one, and like a one swipe coverage situation. It's a tad lighter, but not by much. I actually really enjoyed this formula. I actually prefer the retractable thing. This one is retractable as well. I forgot to mention that. Yeah, the Rare Beauty one is retractable, but this looks almost identical to the Rare Beauty one. So if you are interested in that particular color for an affordable price, LA Girl has great ones. This is old and it's been in my collection for a really long time, so I'm gonna go ahead and declutter this one, but that does not mean that it's not gonna be in my collection, because I might have to get another one, because I actually really enjoyed that. This one is faded, so it's really hard to read. I'm sorry it's not up close on camera. This is a Cab Beauty lip liner, I believe in the shade Teddy. If you look at my Instagram and you go back like to the beginning, the very beginning, almost, this lip liner is in so many of my videos. I love this lip liner, and I got it in a BoxyCharm a long time ago, and it still has lasted me this long, and it's actually still creamy and delicious. Oh, maybe not. That was weird. That's never happened before. Okay, so this is not a one swipe situation. It does not swatch beautifully. That's a little bit better, but you can see it's not like as smooth as the others. I am gonna still keep it. I love this color. It looks like my natural lips when I blend it out, and it's one of the few shades that really looks like my natural lips but better in a lip liner, and I actually really do enjoy this formula. It is on the stiffer side, but it also lasts a really long time on my lips. So maybe too emollient is not a good thing, because the other ones do actually wear off quicker. Just because it swatches great doesn't mean it's going to look great on your lips and act great, so just keep that in mind, okay? Next up, we have the Melt Cosmetics All Day Everyday lip liner. It's the ultra matte in the shade Scandal. It is in the shade Scandal. I got this in a mystery box. I'm sorry if the focus keeps going in and out. There's not really a way around it with a small product like this, especially with swatching. This is a super bright orange shade. It swatched beautifully. I just do not wear shades like this ever. This is literally only swatched it. I've never actually worn it, just because these orange shades do not suit my skin tone, in my opinion, so I'm going to be decluttering. Next up, this one's kind of a cheat, because it's a lip liner and a lipstick. It's pretty old though, so I think I am going to declutter it, but this got a ton of use. This is the e.l.f. X Gen Atkin. It's not super old, but because it's a lip product, I don't really trust it that much, and it's gotten really messy. But that means that I've really enjoyed it though. The messier it is, usually that means I've used it a lot. But yeah, it comes with a lip liner on one side and a lipstick on the other, and I'll go ahead and swatch it for you. That color is sublime. That is my perfect shade right there, just like a pinky brown nude. And then we have the lipstick to match it on the other side. And hey, if this, the packaging is the only part that I wish was a little bit better, but super great formula. If they do re-release this kind of a formula in this packaging, I would probably get another one, but because it's older, I think I'm gonna let it go. But I really enjoyed this product. It's great to keep in your purse. It's such a good travel product. But yeah, I really enjoyed that one. But declutter. Next up is from Juvia's Place, and this is the Luxe Liner in Sweet Nothing, and it is also really beautiful, gorgeous. I love the pink packaging. I love that it's super bright, and you can tell exactly which one it is in my little storage thing. Let's go ahead and see the shade. Really beautiful. I think I'm gonna keep this one. It is very similar to the Jen Atkin one as well. You can see all these nude shades on my hand. Very similar, but I do like keeping some drugstore options on hand, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep that one. It has great staying power, beautiful color, beautiful formula. I'm gonna go ahead and keep. All right, so my camera kind of cut out and stopped recording randomly. I don't know when that happens. It just happens occasionally, the way I move my hands. But the one that it didn't catch is the Melt Cosmetics All Day Everyday Lip Liner in the shade Cinder. It is this one right here. It's more of a muted orangey rust color. It is really beautiful, but not for my skin tone. So I'm gonna go ahead and declutter, even though I actually do enjoy the formula. All right, next up, we have another one. Let's just get the Melt Cosmetics ones out of the way. Anyone that I see. Oh wait, this is not even Melt. It looks just like it though. This is from Mellow Cosmetics. I got this in a BoxyCharm. It is in the shade Rose. It is their lip pencil crayon. It is not retractable. It's a sharpenable lip liner. Beautiful color. I actually don't mind the formula, but it's very similar to ones that I already have in my collection and I never really end up using it. So for that reason, declutter. Another Melt Cosmetics one, but this one I'm keeping. This is an all day, everyday ultra matte lip liner in the shade Headband, and it is a nude shade and it is sharpenable. I really enjoy this beautiful brownie nude shade. Beautiful on my skin tone, really creamy. The formula is great if you haven't tried Melt Cosmetics lip liners before. Super emollient, stays on pretty well. I enjoy the shade a lot and I'm gonna keep it. I think that's all from Melt, so we're gonna just jump into a different brand and I have a few from them actually. I think this is all of them. Yeah, so I have 3 lip liners from the brand Real Her, and the shade names are I Am Confident, Be Yourself, Be Real, Be Her, and actually Be Yourself, Be Real, Be Her. I have 2 of the same shade, so definitely one of them at least is going to be decluttered because I don't need 2 of the same shade. These are all from BoxyCharm, so that's how I got duplicates. This one looks brand new, actually. I know that I've used, oh, look at that line. If you want precision, my gosh. But as you use it, it obviously becomes a little bit thicker, but it starts out with a beautiful point. This color is so perfect for me, so I'm going to go ahead and keep it. This is the I Am Confident, and then we have Be Real, Be Yourself, Be Her. And this is a red shade. I am definitely keeping that red shade for the holidays. I do not own a lot of red lip liners, and I do enjoy this Real Her formula. But have I used this one before? This one is retractable. Oh, this one I've definitely used before. And yeah, the shade is the same. I guess I'll keep the one that I haven't used as much because that means it's newer. I'm going to declutter the old one and I'm going to keep these 2 shades right here. All right, next up we have one from Miss ColourPop and I need to sharpen it. I do like how the ColourPop ones are sharpenable. Even though they kind of don't look like it, they don't feel like wood. This is in the shade Beeper. This is their lippy pencil, and I really love the ColourPop lip liner formula. One of the best things from ColourPop, in my opinion. Super soft and beautiful. This shade is everything. A nice cool toned pinky brownie nude. I know that was a lot of words for you, but that's the best way I can think of to describe that to you. Super beautiful. If you can see the ones that I'm keeping, you know the theme that I'm going with here. Occasional reds, mostly nudes. No orange in sight. So I'm going to keep that ColourPop one. It lasts a really good amount of time on the lips as well for being so emollient. So highly recommend, and pretty affordable price point. I have a bunch more from ColourPop. This one is super old, and this is in the shade Cool BFF, and it is their old packaging, so that means I know it's old. I will sharpen it just so I can get a shade swatch for you, but it's really old, so I don't think I'm gonna keep it. But here we go. Ooh, that is a beautiful cool brown shade. Super light. It's really dirty and gross and old, so I'm gonna have to declutter it. But Cool BFF is a shade that I might repurchase because I actually really enjoyed it, as you can tell by how messy it is. But yeah, this kind of a shade is perfect for that like lip contouring kind of a thing. So yeah, I might have to go ahead and get that shade back, or maybe I have a shade just like it and I won't have to. That's also really helpful with going through declutters and swatching things. So yeah, we'll see. Another brand that has amazing lip liners at the drugstore is LA Girl. This is a nude lip liner, the Shockwave nude lip liner in the shade Sandstorm. Look at, actually, those are very similar, so I definitely am going to keep the LA Girl one. These are incredible. If you like LA, if you like this color, this is such a beautiful formula, super affordable. I know their eyeliners are well loved, but their lip liners are so good too. And they're so affordable, and LA Girl goes on sale all the time. So I would highly recommend you look into this if you're looking for a drugstore option. Something I noticed about my lip liners is they're mostly drugstore, and that's amazing. The whole category is mostly drugstore, with a few luxury ones kind of trickled in. But I love that the drugstore has such amazing formulas for an amazing price as well. So keep an eye on sales. Definitely try this one. Let me know if you have, because I really love it. Okay, I know I have another LA Girl one. Here it is. Okay. So this is a Shockwave lip liner in the shade Coquette, and I imagine it's going to be very similar to this one. Yes, almost identical, just a tad bit more pink. I don't really need both of them, but I think it's just, it is different enough that I'm going to keep. So I'm going to go ahead and keep it. Maybe it's not going to be as brutal a declutter as I thought. All right, now we're getting into, let's see. Do I want to get into e.l.f.? Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do e.l.f. next. Another drugstore brand that makes incredible lip liners is e.l.f. And this one is from the Retro collection, the Retro Paradise collection, which I love. There are so many good things from that collection. It's insane. This does not have a shade name on it, and that's really annoying. So I'm going to try to pop it up on the screen because I cannot find it on the packaging. And shocker there, it looks like every other lip liner in my collection. Because this collection is discontinued now, I think I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this one because I have so many that are like it. And it's not fair to you guys if I keep using something that's not available anymore. So I think I'm going to go ahead and get rid of it, even though it was incredible. And I definitely can get rid of from the Retro Paradise collection is this bright ass pink. The formula's fine. This Barbie pink moment right here, I'm not living for it. I mean, I know the whole world is in Barbie fever, but I just can't get behind wearing a shade like this. Not on me. It looks weird on me. I don't know. It's not for me. That's all I'm going to say about it. I'm going to declutter. Oh, here's another one from the Retro Paradise collection. Another really good formula, and it's a darker brown. This one I actually might keep. Yeah, I don't think I have a lot of brown shades like that. So it's this one right here, this dark brown. I don't have a lot of dark browns in my collection, so I think I'm going to go ahead and keep that one as well. I'm going to go ahead and remove the swatches from my hand so that we can start all over again. BRB. Alright, I tried to remove it and I couldn't even get all of it off. That's amazing for drugstore lip liners to stay after I scrubbed the crap out of my hand. So yeah, the drugstore ones really do last a long time on your lips, but let's just keep it all moving. This is another ColourPop one I missed before when I was going through ColourPop. I think I see a couple more, so it's okay. This one is in the shade BFF2. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that one. It's a beautiful nude brown, but like kind of a medium nude brown. I love that. It's not too dark for me. Something I can wear all over the lips and kind of spread it out instead of a lipstick, put a gloss over it. It's that kind of shade. So I'm going to keep that one. I have a couple red shades in here. This one is from Cab Beauty. I kept the other Cab Beauty one, but I don't know about this one. This is in the shade Charming, and it is a red shade. It looks very similar to the Real Her one, so I think I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this one because I never really touch it. So the formula is not bad. I enjoy the Cab Beauty formula because I kept the other one, but it's just that one's time to go. This is another ColourPop one. This is, I think, one of the ones from the Target set. This is the shade Another Round. A nice light brownie pink. Love that. Gonna keep it. I don't need to talk about the formula because you know I love ColourPop's formula. I kept a lot of them, but yeah. This may be the last ColourPop one. I don't know. This is in the shade BFF. Ooh, I need to sharpen that. I use this one a ton. I actually had this in my purse and I had to go get it, and that's why it hasn't been sharpened in a while, because I just used it so much. This one's actually getting really short because of how many times I've used it and sharpened it, but I think that is a great testament to me actually really liking it. So this is the original BFF shade. It's almost the color of my freckle, which actually means that I love this shade. I like how natural it looks on me, and of course I love the formula. Look how short this is. And I'll compare it to the other one. Then you can really see how much it's been used. I really, really, really enjoy that one, so I'm gonna keep. I found another e.l.f. one, and this one's really short as well, so I might have to keep this one because of how many times I've used it. I clearly love it. I don't need to keep all of them from the collection. The ones that I really, really enjoyed. This is in another e.l.f. Retro Paradise lip liner that doesn't have the freaking shade on it, but oh my gosh, I love this. This is the most beautiful light pinky nude for me. It is like my perfect shade, and I'm going to keep this one. Let me compare it to the other one real quick. I actually used this other darker brown one a lot, and you can really see how much I use this one. They look almost the same, but they swatch so different. So I'm gonna keep this one because, yeah, I really love it. That might be all my ColourPop ones. Oh, I found another melt one. All right, let me get this one out of the way then. This is the Perfectionist Lip Ultra Precision Pencil. That's different from the other ones, and it's in a darker brown shade, and it's called Caffeine. How fitting. Oh yeah, it's a little bit more tuggy. It's not bad, but it's also a little bit deep for me. I kept one of the other deep browns for a reason, but this one's like really cool toned and deep, and it doesn't look that great on me. If I'm gonna go for a deep brown, it needs to have a little tiny bit of warmth in it. This one's just too cool toned, so I'm gonna go ahead and declutter. This one is from Believe Beauty, which is a Dollar General brand, and is their long-lasting lip liner in the shade Barely There. It is also a retractable lip liner. I didn't really love this one. Yeah, you can see that's not good. It's too emollient, it's too messy, and it's just gonna be decluttered, and we're just gonna pretend that that never existed because it's smeary and gross, and yeah, I'm not a fan. Next up, we have, ooh, this is a tried and true lip liner in my collection, but is it old? Do I need a new one? Oh, it still has a lot of products left though. Wow, okay. So this is the NYX retractable lip liner in Sand Beige, and it is obviously retractable. This is a beautiful warm brown shade. I get so much use out of this. It's actually really messy because it lives in my purse. I enjoy the formula so much. It's not too tuggy, not too emollient, and lasts a long time on the lips and is affordable, and the shade is beautiful. Not much more I can ask for from a lip liner, and it's a drugstore brand. Again, drugstore brands are just killing it. Next up, we have a couple different shades from Clinique. I did mention in my other video that I have a few Clinique items that came in a gift set. It's been a really long time, so I don't know how old these are. So I'm not sure if I should go ahead and declutter these. I decluttered the other Clinique products I had because they were old. So I should probably get rid of these too. I know, These are actually really great formulas. If you get these as free samples, highly recommend trying them. These are called the Quick Liners for Lips Intense. And I have the Nude Shade Intense Blush, Intense Cosmo, this like berry shade, and the 05 Intense Passion, a red shade. So really gorgeous shades, but I don't think I need them. Again, I kept a red color already, but maybe, who knows? Maybe it'll blow me away. Nope, it looks just like Real Her. This one I am good to declutter. This wine shade might be more different. No, I don't really like it, so declutter. And then the nude one, I don't think I need to keep another. Oh, wow. This is like almost empty. Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah. No wonder I almost used that up. This one is going to be decluttered. I don't need to keep another nude liner, even though it is beautiful. I just don't need to keep it around, and it's older. I have other shades like it, so. All right, we are almost done. Just hang in there. So we have oh god, the sticker's so small. The Epic Kiss Lip something vegan lipstick, I think. And it's called, the shade is Womankind. This is from KVD. I don't know. It's a little shiny. I don't remember loving this. I thought it was okay. I think I'm going to go ahead and declutter it because I honestly can't remember what I thought about it. And it's a little glossy, which is fine, but it also looks a little sheer. It's not really a lipstick for me. When I wear lipstick, it needs to either be sheer or pigmented. And this is kind of both in a weird way. And I don't know. It's odd. I don't know. I don't remember really loving the product, so I don't think I need to keep it. But yeah. All right. We're down to just the last few. This one is from NYX. This is their matte lip liner, their suede matte lip liner in the shade Sandstorm. It is the wooden liner. It's a wooden liner that you sharpen, and it is this like nice cool toned pink brown situation. I think I like the other one better. I don't know. I think I like the other one better. This one is really tough. It's really hard. Like, it doesn't deposit color as good as I want. It's swatched horribly, but I don't remember the formula being that great, so I'm going to go ahead and declutter that one. The Drugstore has a lot of good ones, but that one just, I don't know. This one, ironically, I thought was better, and it is their just plain lip pencil, not the suede. Maybe the matte is just too matte for me, and that's why I didn't like it. This is in the shade Natural, and I use this a ton, and it swatches so much better. And yeah, I'm going to keep this one. I love the shade. It's a nice mid-tone pinky nude for me. Almost light, kind of in the middle. It's a light medium pinky nude on me. Really good formula. Really enjoy it. So no to the suede matte. Yes to the regular lip liners. Looks like I did forget a Real Her lip liner, but it looks like it's in the shade I Am Confident, which is one that I already kept. So it looks old. I'm going to go ahead and just declutter it anyway. This one is super old, but I really wish they'd bring it back. This is the, what is it called? This is the Cream and Sugar Marc Jacobs lip liner. And I love the packaging. I think it's so sleek and beautiful, but it does pop out of its little thing, and it's just, it's old, it's dry. It's gonna be decluttered. The last two that I have in my lip liner collection are from Charlotte Tilbury, and they seem a little short, but maybe that's because I have used them so much. I know one of them's a mini and one of them's a full size. I think they're short because I used it. Maybe, hopefully. So these are the lip cheats from Charlotte Tilbury, and I have the shade Pillow Talk and the shade Iconic Nude. Now, the Pillow Talk is a medium and the Iconic Nude is full size, but I can see by the writing I have sharpened it quite a bit because it doesn't match up. But these are gorgeous shades. If you want a luxury lip liner, Charlotte Tilbury's your girl, because that just swiped on so beautifully, and this really does outlast pretty much all of my lip liners, even from the drugstore that I love. But damn, I mean, it's just so good. This one especially, if I need like a lip liner for an event, I'm going for Iconic Nude. It's a perfect lip contour color, and the formula is just impeccable, long lasting, that beautiful mix of emollient and stiff that's enough to make it long wearing, but emollient enough that it stays for a long time and glides on beautifully. I love this formula so much, and I love the shades so much. They are shades that I get so much wear out of. So these are absolutely not going anywhere in my collection. It looks like I decluttered about half, so let's check it out. All right, here are the ones that I ended up keeping. Yeah, I decluttered half of my collection. Here are the ones that I ended up decluttering. So it's about even. Half of my collection is gone. This is the ones that I'm keeping. I ended up changing out the container just so the shorter ones could be easily picked out, because in this tall container it just was kind of getting sucked in and I couldn't see it. But yeah, so this is what I decluttered and this is what I kept. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please go ahead and leave your comment down below what your favorite brand of lip liner is. Do you have anything that I should be trying that you didn't see in my collection that I just absolutely need to try that's your favorite? Or do you disagree with any of my decisions on what I decluttered? I don't know. I have a lot of like decision paralysis when it comes to declutters, so hopefully I made the right choices and don't miss these too much. But again, with all my lip products, the ones that I declutter are going in the trash, because please don't share your lip products, especially the old ones. But yeah, try not to do that if you can, but definitely sanitize them. If you do share them, there are ways to do that, but just remember to do that. I have a lot of great ones that I kept in my collection that I'm going to be getting a lot of use out of, and hopefully many of these are going to be going into my empties pile, and you'll see which ones I ended up using all the way. So yeah, that is all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and please have an amazing day or night wherever you are. Stay tuned for my lipstick declutter. It shouldn't be super long, but I do have a decent amount of them, so definitely keep a lookout for that. But I will see you in the next video. Bye guys!